Hey guys, so now up to number 11. Now, this drawing, as you can see, it's quite complex. It is going to involve us having to cut things out of after originally drawing a shape. So, as you can see, the original shape I'm going to try to draw is this L shape on top, and then we'll cut out that rectangle afterwards, okay? So, whenever you look at these drawings, so make sure you forward plan in your head how you're going to do it. If you don't have an understanding of how you're going to do it, it's going to be really hard when you open up Inventor and start trying to draw these, okay? So, let's have a go. So open up Inventor, and then I'm going to draw a standing up L. So start 2D sketch, then select planes like that. Alright, line. So this line is going to be, so have the L standing up like a normal L shape. Okay, so 20 millimeters. Oh, I've already made a mistake. That wasn't meant to be 20 millimeters. That was meant to be 30 millimeters. But at least now I'll be able to show you how to redo that. So if I right click and go OK, I can double click on that measurement and actually change that to 30 millimeters. Okay, so there we go. We've changed that. We've now got the correct line there. So now we're going to go up, select our line tool again, and we're going to go up 50 millimeters. And remember, if it goes off the page, you want to be able to see what you're doing properly. So clicking on our movement cube there. Okay, and then we're going across 10. And then we're going to go down. And we're going to go down to 40. So remember, we've got 10 millimeter measurement down there at the bottom of our drawing that we're copying. So we know 50 take 10 is 40. So 40 millimeters there. And then going across. Now we want to go across until this line's up there. So that's snapping to that point there. So I know that's lined up with this line down the bottom. So there's our basic L shape. So standing up there. Okay. So now we're going to extrude that. 3D model, extrude. And we're going to extrude that 20 millimeters. Alright, so then zooming out, we can see that. We've got our L shape. So now on the long axis of our L here, not on the short one, we're going to want to sketch on there, okay? So if I click on there and make a sketch, so then we're cutting out a rectangle from the end, so I can use the rectangle tool. I'm going to select, so remember, when the circle goes green, that means you've selected a corner, so then I can open that up like that. And now I want this to be, 10 millimeters by 20 millimeters, okay? So getting told that by a drawing because the width of our drawing is 20 millimeters, and from the bottom it says 10. So 20 take 10 is 20. And I think I've actually got that. That's actually snapped straight to the right point. I don't know why that's worked, but it has. So if I'm very careful, I can just click, and that's already perfect, which is nice. So remembering how to do that though is, I might actually redo that. So if I go rectangle, just to show you guys, but I was very happy then because it actually snapped to the right point. Oh, it almost did it again. So remembering going 20, tab, 10, and pressing enter, and that'll give you the right one. Okay, so 3D model, extrude, and we should remember, so that's extruding it, and we want to cut. So remember the two different ways. You can either click here, and then it'll make it cut, or over there, and it'll make it cut. Now, as you can see, 20 millimeters is actually too far. You can actually also cut using the arrow, which is very inaccurate, but there is one way to do it. So if you just want to cut all the way through something and it's only, you've set it to 5 millimeters, it's only sitting there, you just drag it all the way through and go OK, and that'll cut it for you. So now having a look there, that looks pretty bang on. I'm pretty happy with that, so that's good. And then saving that, and make sure we're saving it as the right one. So 11, saving that in the right folder, all done.